What's good, YouTube? DM Gaming here, guys, and welcome to the return of football to the channel. Now, for those of y'all who come for the Dragon Ball Kakarot stuff and other gaming content, that stuff is still going to continue, but I am going to begin covering games like Madden and EA Sports College Football, which is an upcoming college football game. Yes, sir, is coming back. And I'm going to be doing some other football related things on the channel as well. So if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on the bell icon so you don't miss a single upload. Now, for background references, guys, I'm going to be rolling the All Access Deep Dive franchise trailer. Turning the sound off because there's music in it and there's talking that's going to interfere with me talking. But in today's video, guys, I'm going to be talking about my experience with the beta. So let's go. All right, so my personal experience with the beta. First of all, I want to give, let me start this over, y'all. I want to give a huge shout out to Jaylani. Jaylani, I appreciate you, brother. Jaylani helped me to get a beta code for the PlayStation 5, and I am extremely grateful for that. Man, thank you. So my experience with the beta, I played it and I'm still playing it. It goes on through July 1st. My experience with it, first off, people are going to ask, is it better than Madden 21? Yes and no. I think that's the answer a lot of people expected was yes and no. So how is it better? I remember back, I think Madden 19 was coming out. Rex Dixon, or whenever Rex was still on the team at EA, he talked about how he envisioned Madden to become basically like what you would see when you turn on the TV on Sundays, you know, as far as the presentation, the sideline, the crowds, and all of that. Because as we well know, Madden at that time was not that. However, turning on Madden now, playing the beta, I'm beginning to see that dream realized. Because as far as just base gameplay, I'm not talking about glitches and bugs and things like that we know is going to be in every Madden game until they decide to get off their arses and fix it. Presentation does a phenomenal job of making it feel like you're actually watching an NFL football game. The crowds are very interactive. I noticed how like, remember in the NCAA days when you would, like, if I was the away team and I would try to quiet down the crowd, they would actually erupt and get even louder? They do that in Madden now. And I think that is really awesome. They have a momentum meter for the home and away team that, guys, that type of stuff adds to the immersiveness of the game. And I dig that. Like, I guess to me, playing Madden 22 feels closer to playing NCAA 14 as far as like the crowds, the momentum meter, the presentation, like all of those things really play a part. There's new camera angles. People talk about the game looking the same. Graphically, it doesn't look the same. There is some noticeable differences in the graphics. It may be just the lighting. Maybe the new camera angles, the UI, the heads-up display and stuff like that. It is different. It does look different. Like when you put this on, you know you're not playing Madden 21. And that's as far as that goes. So presentation is on par. Presentation is the best that I've ever seen so far in a Madden game. You know, well, I'm not going to say so far. I mean, it's not on the scale of 2K5 with the instant replays, the halftime show and stuff like that. However, as far as Madden is concerned, in the past seasons that we've seen Madden, this is by far the best in this decade. And I'm very impressed. I am. Now, as far as actual gameplay goes, I know, you know, guys like Ryan Moody and them, or, you know, they're putting out videos. They're going to nitpick the game. They're going to look at every little thing and say, this needs to be changed. And guys, the thing is, those things aren't going to be changed until EA Sports goes to a completely new engine and rebuilds the game from the ground up. Because at this point, they're really kind of putting makeup on a pig, if you will. But with that being said, the game is enjoyable on next gen. I can't speak for current gen, But on next gen, the game is enjoyable. Now, I did get into franchise mode, and I am actually looking forward to franchise mode this year. That's the first time in a while, and then that's the stuff that you see in the background is the franchise mode stuff. Now, there were some things that they did hold out in the beta. I don't think I haven't been able to unless I'm not doing it right. Like, you can actually adjust the type of practices that you want. If you want a padded practice or you want like a shell practice. Fatigue plays a factor in the season. You have the skill tree for the coaches like they had in NCAA 14 and stuff. Guys, and the skill points that you get, you don't buy them. There are no microtransactions in franchise mode. You just simply play through the game and you unlock them by completing goals and things like that. Franchise mode feels a little bit more immersive with what they're doing, and I'm feeling it. It gives me 2K vibes. It gives me NCAA 14 vibes, and to me, it is a step in the right direction. It's not something that, like, if you're into Madden for the franchise mode, you're definitely gonna check this franchise mode out. I think that a lot of people will like it. I liked it. It's interesting. It's engaging. It doesn't feel like Madden, like. From Madden 20 to Madden 21, there was literally zero change in franchise mode. Now, as Madden 21 went on, they did add a few things in there. And they're planning to do the same thing with Madden 22. There's going to be a lot of features at launch, but as the season goes on, they're going to continually add things in there. And I like that. It's interesting. It keeps the game fresh for longer. But at the same time, I don't like stuff like that because I feel like, why not put all of those features in there at launch? You see what I'm saying? I feel like and I could be wrong on this, but it feels like they know what they're going to put in the game later on. But to keep you playing Madden longer, they give it to you in bits and pieces. Now, I say that I don't like that, but you have games like Destiny that does the same thing. They're an online service. And I did a video when I used to cover Madden videos where I said that Madden would eventually go to an online service. And that seems like what they're kind of doing. Because like games with Destiny, they give you a roadmap of content. They say, instead of giving it to you all at once, they give it to you in bits and pieces spread out over the year. And like I said, I don't like that because when I pay my money for a game, I expect to have everything up front. I'm spoiled like that because, guys, that's how I grew up in gaming. When you bought a game, you got the entire game. You didn't buy a game and then they give you the game in bits and pieces. I really hate that. And especially for people, without internet, if somebody doesn't have internet or something like that, they're going to miss out on a lot of features. For example, in franchise mode, they are going to be doing a patch maybe in September that's going to affect trade logic and things like that in the game. And if you're currently in a franchise, you would have, in order to benefit from that, you would have to literally delete your franchise and start over. So, why not come with that at launch? And it goes back to the thing of why not even take a year off to deliver a really good game? Because having to put out a game every year and then they're constantly doing content throughout the year, it's gotten to the point now where when they put out a game, it's incomplete and we have to wait till they add those other features in the game like that. Now, me personally, I don't mind restarting a franchise. I'll just have 2 different franchises, no sweat. Now, as far as like a story mode, I didn't see anything. There's nothing in the beta for a story mode. So I don't know if they're going to do like a story mode type of, well, actually, yes, they are going to do a story mode type of thing, but it's not in the beta. Now, the story mode thing that they are going to do, you will be able to choose a few new positions, but still all positions aren't open to this. This wasn't in the beta. The commentary is good in the beta. Like I said, the graphics are good. The audio is good. The crowds are actually more interactive now. It's good. I'm not gonna cap. I like it. I'm not nitpicking the game like some people are gonna do. And like I said, there are things like you see in the trailer, a guy's arm going through a body and stuff like that. I was playing one of my players online the other day, this past weekend, and he ran through one of my players, like literally like ran through one of my players. You know what I'm saying? Scored a touchdown. things like that are going to happen in the game. I don't write off a game because things like that happen. And like I said, you're going to see people talking about this beta. And when the game comes out, you're going to see people talking about these things too. And to me, they're being very nitpicky. Does the things like that need to be fixed? Yes, of course. But if it's on the same engine, why would you expect it to be any different? And especially now, you know what I'm saying? So as far as like the new things, like to me, what's important to me, those things are going to happen. You have glitches in every game. Kakarot came out and there were glitches. You know what I'm saying? But what's important to me is how do I feel when I play this game? You know, when I turn on this game, am I experiencing the game? Is the game immersive? Is the game bringing me in? Is the game making me feel good and taking my mind off things? And that's what this game does accomplish. Other than last year's title, this year's title does a good job of making the game feel immersive. And I can't wait till the full game comes out where all the features are unlocked. And I'm excited to kind of see what they have in store down the road for us. So as of right now, the big question is, do I buy Madden 22? I would say hold off. This is my thing. If you have EA Access, which is on Xbox and it's also on PlayStation, that could be the best $5 you spend in a sense of trying to figure out if this game is worth purchasing, because it's going to come out. We'll have the full release. We'll be able to do everything. But as of right now, I'm buying Madden 22. I'm going to get it. I'm actually looking forward to it because for the first time in a very long time, a Madden football game is fun to play. The game, like I said, Madden 20 to Madden 21 feels copy and paste. Madden 22, people have even said it plays just like next gen, like Madden 21 next gen. They said Madden 22 plays and feels just like that. As far as how the characters move and things like that, I have noticed the difference. So I'm not going to say it feels exactly like that because the running backs, well, it's very similar. But as far as like overall, the game, it is not copy and paste. Like I said, when you put this in, you're going to see that this is a completely different game. You're going to get a completely different feeling. Like I said, the presentation, the graphics are even better. The camera views are better. There's new animations and things like that. And even in franchise mode doesn't feel like the same franchise mode. They've changed a lot of things. There's a lot more immersiveness to it. Is it where we want it to be? Probably not, but it's definitely not where it was. It definitely wasn't from 20 to 21 type Madden type stuff. That was atrocious and very wrong. Actually, I would say 19 to 21 because they were all pretty much the same. This is not that. This is not that. And I really wish that you guys could get a beta code to play it yourself. But like I said, when EA Play puts out the game, like the free demo of the full game, definitely check that out. But this is a Madden that I'm actually looking forward to. And I can say this wholeheartedly. I'm actually excited to see where this game goes because it's refreshing. It feels like a new game. It plays like a new game. Does it still have some of those same Madden issues? Yes, it does. But is it game breaking? Not anyway. Impossible is it game breaking. So go and check that out, guys. Like I said, whenever EA Play drops it, I'll be trying to stream it if I can, unless they put some kind of ban on it, which I don't think they will. I can't stream the beta for obvious reasons, but I can tell you that this game is going to bring some people back to Madden. It really is. Like I said, you can nitpick anything. You can nitpick anything, guys. There are things in the game like the glitches and stuff. I haven't personally experienced any yet, but there are some in there. There's videos out there of it. But that comes with the territory. But as far as this game feeling like a different game, that in itself, in my opinion, is worth your time because it is a different game. So let me know what y'all think down in the comment section down below. If you've played the beta, let me know your thoughts. But if you're interested in seeing more Madden content, more football content to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads. Till next time, y'all, thanks for watching. Peace.